to my channel. And before I get started this morning, guys, I want to say it again. Thank you guys for the ones of you that came to my live and the one that has watched the playback of my little birthday celebration. I appreciate you guys to the highest. You made it such an enjoyable day for me, especially with all this that's going on. And me and Britt had, well, I thought we were just going to go out and have a lunch and stuff. And she was asking, Mama, what you want to do? What you want to do? And, you know, it ain't too much you can do with everybody, you know, it's not open like it's supposed to be. I call it supposed to be. But anyway, and she, you know, she told me that the Clay Banks Jamboree, that little, well, the little jamboree that I took you guys to up in the little square, I had planned to take y'all to that this year anyway. That was going to be a field trip. But once we got stricken with that name that we can't, YouTubers are not supposed to say, I had to cut those plans. I was also going to take y'all to the NCO Wives Christmas Bazaar. Now you would love that. And the jamboree usually is a lot more than what it is, but they had to space it, and everybody had tents and all that, because usually it's just a beautiful day, a beautiful time, and we really get to enjoy it. But you didn't have many vendors and stuff up there. I think they kind of just threw it back together because there was so much talk around. Everybody was saying they weren't gonna have it, but I don't know what's wrong with people nowadays. I think the lie is the new truth in this generation we going through, and nobody was planning for it. But some of the vendors told me it was a lot of people up there that morning, and so anyway, guys, I just want to thank you guys for all you did. I had some cash outs, stuff like I didn't even know anything about. But I'm gonna tell you what, I got on one of the necklaces and stuff that I bought at the jamboree. Well, when I was over there looking at it, somebody on the live told Brittany to tell me to get some jewelry. They were gonna pay for it, and they did. And I found this beautiful paparazzi jewelry. I have bought paparazzi before, but I ordered it through somebody. But I was up there looking at some. It was a lot, and we wasn't gonna stay long, so I didn't really get to look through all of it. But I'm well pleased with what I got. But guys, let me tell you what I'm doing this morning. This is the first video since my birthday. I had already fixed some Texas brownies, and that's what I was gonna have for my dessert. After we had went out for my birthday dinner, we was gonna have the Texas brownie and ice cream. So I was gonna tell Brittany, I said we could go live. I said I can show the guys when I get back to the house. I can show them my little birthday dessert. But by the time we came back in, we was pooped, because after we left from eating and everything, we went over and Brittany got me a mani-pedi and she got a pedi, and we just was so relaxed. We was about to she was about to lazy to drive back home, because she had drove up from Pensacola. She was determined to be here for her mama's birthday. And I'm always saying, no, don't, whatever, but then I wouldn't say it, because we don't know what is going, one year from another. We don't know if we're going to be here, what shape we going to be in or not, but we trust God and have faith in Him that we going to, you know, we going to make it through. And that's what we supposed to do, guys. Think positive. And once you think positive, every little small thing you do in life is just so enjoyable, and just give you so much contentment and regulation of your mind. It's just unbelievable. At least it is for me. But let me tell you, this is the brownie that I have. The recipe that I'm gonna be doing with you guys today is the recipe that I did my birthday brownies with. And I know if I had just showed it to you guys, you're going to say, May, we want that. Give us that recipe. Give us that recipe. So I done learned now. Just give y'all the recipe. And you know I don't mind doing it. But the reason I'm starting off behind the camera, guys, it's a lot of moving parts. This here brownie, it's not hard at all. But, you know, I normally give y'all I share my little simple recipes and stuff with you guys. But now we're going to get a little bit more advanced, which this is not advanced, but it's, like I said, it's more steps to it. So let me tell you what the ingredients is, and then I'm going to go off and get my mixing bowl, and then certain things I'm going to come back that's going to already be mixed up, and I'm going to show you how to do the rest. So here's what we have here. This is 2 cups of plain flour, and I made sure didn't want to forget that. And I have a half a teaspoon of salt over in this flour. And this is 2 cups of sugar. And then you're gonna need a half a cup of the shortening. You're gonna also need 2 eggs and that stick of butter. And you're gonna need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And right behind that, that's the dark cocoa, and that's a 1/4 cup of the Hershey cocoa. And then I got the vanilla over there. You're gonna need a teaspoon of that. Well, you know, maybe a teaspoon and more or more. And then I got a half a cup of buttermilk. I think I covered everything that's going to be in the batter part of the brownies. And over there in this little old bitty tray, I got what's mixed up. This brownie has a delicious frosting on it, guys. I know you're gonna love it. And I'll go back over that with you, but you can have this if you have to refer back to the video, because you know I don't list the ingredients in the description area. That's something they may don't do. All other YouTubers do it, but y'all know I'm different from the rest of them. I'm not that computer savvy and all of that, so I'm sharing this, and then I always make myself available to you guys if it's something that I forgot to say or you didn't understand. All you got to do is drop me an email, and as soon as I can get back to it, Tucker answer it. Okay, and I forgot to tell you this, guys. Did I tell them about the half a cup of shortening there? I didn't say that, did I?
No.
You're gonna have to have a half a cup of shortening, and this right here is just one of the K cups, because you're gonna need 1 cup of brewed coffee, just dark brewed coffee. Now you can do whatever kind of coffee you use, and whichever way you use it. It can be instant, it could be percolated, whatever. That doesn't matter. But you're gonna need 1 cup of dark, black coffee. And I think that's about it, guys. Like I say, I'm gonna show you how we gonna mix this up, the batter part, and then when I get to the filling part, I'm gonna move all this stuff out the way, and when I come back on, I'm gonna have this here sugar and this flour already mixed together, and then we're gonna switch over to the stove, and I'm gonna show, and then we're gonna go from there. So okay, you guys, I'll be back right back, and to show you my necklace and mix this up. Okay, guys, I'm back, and over here in this saucepan, can they see this tuck?
No, raise it up.
Still can't see it?
See it.
Okay, I got that 1 stick of butter, which is a half a cup, and then half of a cup of that Crisco shortening. I'm letting that kind of melt. And while I'm doing that, I'll show you guys my birthday necklace that one of my subscribers bought, and that was bought with one of the gifts that one of the cash outs that I got. And I got another one, and then I got 2 rings. You know, May love costume jewelry. I love it. I always have. Ever since I was a little girl getting jewelry out the Cracker Jack machine. Okay, guys. I'm going to take it, as this melt, I got this, this is, can they see this up? This is that 1 cup of the percolated coffee or black coffee. It's plain black coffee. And then I'm gonna put the cocoa in there. Let's see. Give me a little spoon, because you know you got to try to keep this This is a 1/4 cup of cocoa. And then what I'm gonna do is let this mixture right here, I'm gonna let it heat up to a boil. Then once it boils, guys, I'm gonna come back on the bowl and I'm gonna mix it in that flour and that sugar and that little salt, and then I'm gonna put my vanilla, my eggs, and my baking soda and buttermilk in it. Okay. No sooner as this boils, I don't think I need to go back off the camera to do all of that. Cause that's the reason I had the shortening in the butter already kind of melted now before I came back on. I told you guys, like, you know, trying to show somebody, it's a lot of moving parts to it, but just mixing it up at the house, you know, it's simple. I mean, it's, you know, it's pretty easy. You mix your flour and your sugar together and melt your butter and shortening and cocoa together, and then pour it over into your flour. Then pour your eggs and your milk and your soda in, and then you beat it up, and that's it. And let me tell you this, guys, while I'm waiting on that to come to the little boil. I got my oven on 400. This is gonna be cooked on 400 for 20 minutes until done. Okay, while this be in the oven baking, I'm gonna make up that frosting for it. Is I'm doing this right? I don't know why we're in a different spot and we seem awkward. And this, guys, and I almost forgot to do this. This is you're supposed to just bake it in a 17 by 11 inch. I really would call this a baking. I think it originally called it a jelly roll pan, a baking dish, because it got to have some sides and edges to it, so it won't roll out. But I got it greased well with just butter. But then I'm gonna take my cooking spray, simply because this thing has ridges in it. Like I told you guys, you got to use your common sense, and I might not have got it well. So I'm just going to spray that on there to make sure it's well covered and it won't stick. So that's that. And let me see, is this boiling? No, I haven't started to boil yet. I reckon y'all say, maybe don't you do that now, stuff like you did the other time. When you was fixing that what is it? I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. When I was fixing that hot water cornbread, and I had my tea kettle on, and it was it took forever to boil. But this will be boiling, and after it come to a boil, I let it boil maybe for about a minute. Let's see. Scratching in my head. Chocolate smell good. Can you see that over here? Here.
No.
Look at that little time on that refrigerator. Put a minute on it. I think I normally try to let it boil a minute. So it'll be. I'll try to show it to them. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
It's boiling, guys. Didn't take long. And it ain't gonna take long for that little minute. Guys, I enjoyed you guys so much on my birthday. Oh, I'm telling you, before I became a content provider, whatever they call us, I used to hear the channels I used to watch. The people would always say how they just love and love they subscribers and stuff. The one that had been with them for a long time and not a long time or whatever. You know, they was always, you know, say they had a little troll. But you know, we don't pay our trolls no attention over here. And they didn't either. But they were saying how much they love them. And I didn't understand it then because, you know, I had never experienced anything like that. But now that I've had this channel now a couple of years and have gotten to know some of you guys, oh, believe me, when you hear them guys saying they love y'all, they love you. We thank God. I thank God for my cyber family. It's just like I really know you. That's when I want to have a meet and greet. Okay, guys, it done boiled. And that little minute is up. Got to talk to you guys a minute. Got to talk to my fam. And I had some phone calls. One of my subscribers, she called me. And because she missed the live, but she did the playback. That's my dear friend, Miss Mary. I mean, we get to know each other, and I just think I know her already. She is so sweet, you guys. Okay? This right here gonna go into the mixture.
Hold on, I need to move around.
Oh, you got to move around? You know, I told y'all I already had that sugar and the flour and that little salt already mixed up over there. And now I'm gonna pour this here. Are you ready for it?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna pour this over in this mixture. Then I'm gonna be putting the rest of the stuff over here. See how that chocolate dissolve? That cocoa. Now, guys, you can just take and mix this with a spoon. I have mixed it with this spoon right here in my hand. A lot of times I mix it with that simply because I was like, I don't want to get that mixed out. But I'm trying to do this for you guys. I'm doing it like this to show you guys. And I always stir it up so that when I stir it up, real good. Get all that incorporated. Then I go in with that little baking soda. That's a teaspoon of baking soda and half a cup. That's whole buttermilk, guys. You know, maybe they don't use anything but whole buttermilk. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and put this flavor. I'm waiting. I'm kind of stirring it, and then I say this a teaspoon, but you know it's more. Ooh, that's way more than a teaspoon. I can't put all that up in there. It wouldn't have hurt if I did. No. Only thing would have hurt my pocketbook. Y'all know how expensive vanilla extract is, and I'm gonna go ahead on and put my mixer up in here, so when I put them eggs over there, I'll be ready to go ahead on and put it in the just go ahead on and put it in the pan. It'll be ready. I started to take my stand mixer out, you guys, because I was showing you. And I said to myself, don't be that lazy. What's wrong with you, girl? You know good well you can stir that stuff up with your hand, and ain't no sense in getting that heavy-duty mixture down. It's so heavy. I love that mixture, though. I call it the beast. When I first put it on Facebook, when my son first gave it to me, I did it on Facebook. That was long before I became a YouTuber. Content provider, okay? We'll go ahead on it. Put my eggs in, guys. That's for 2 eggs. I had them beat. You know, I always told y'all I always like to beat my eggs before I put them in. That's just only for easy mixing. I may beat them You know, I have, like when I do my sweet potato pies and stuff like that, go ahead on and get those in. And all you gotta do is get this in well mixed, maybe be on this maybe about a minute or two. And that's it with that, with the batter part of it. And then once it get baked, it's still warm, I'm gonna come back and probably after I take it out the oven. Lord, I was yelling so at that jamboree. I said, oh my God. Brittany told me like, Mama, I don't know why, to me, when I'm talking like this, I'm thinking that somebody can't hear me, or maybe I want y'all to hear me through the, let me scrape it down. I don't know why this stuff make me yell when I'm doing things like this. And I be right up there on that camera. I know I be killing y'all ears. But I'd rather you hear me than not hear me. There's no excuse. Don't this smell yummy, Chuck?
Yes, it does.
Chuck say he gonna bring, he's gonna take me back down to that place. We going back down there together because he was working and he couldn't join in the festivity. But he was happy for me. And on top of that, we bought him a, what that Brittany about you here? Catfish burger. What was that thing?
There you go. Catfish fillet sandwich.
How was it? You never did say how it was.
Good.
We met some good fish.
Yeah.
Now them people know how to fry fish down there, I tell you. When Chuck say fish was good, it's good because I have to fry stuff different for him. He like his food a lot
I
more.
had fish sandwiches too many times, but this fish had lettuce, tomatoes on it. With two big pieces of fish fillet. It's kind of more like an open face sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
It's delicious.
And then what else did it come with? What else came with it? Just the fish or was it fries in it?
And fries, yeah.
How was it fried?
Well, I don't know. Brittany really ate some of the fries. I didn't eat a whole lot of fries. I'm not a big fry. You don't get a whole lot of fries unless they just freshly out the cooking out the thing. I'm not a big fry.
Is that really you wanted those?
I
was actually
like
us
more
looking for
onion rings and things, yeah.
Yeah. Because did you eat my onion rings? Because I didn't.
Yeah, I ate a couple of them.
Okay, y'all. This is messy. A sink full of dishes. I'm gonna just get all over my mixer. I ain't ready to pull them blades out just yet. So I'm gonna put this plate on there. Catch it. Guys, I got several brownie recipes and stuff that I do. But the reason I chose to do this one, I like it when I'm gonna eat it with ice cream. It's more like a cake, but I like the texture of it. Ain't got to like make it wet gummy. And then on top of that, this make a lot of brownie. You'll have you'll have a lot of brownies. Cut them up. I cut mine up in squares and store them up in a container. And all right, I'm good to go with that. Okay. All you got to do is just mix it well. Like I told you, y'all can use like the spoon or spatula or whatever. Sit that right there. You can just pour it in there with that. I would just kind of pour it like this here. To make sure it'll just evenly spread. Guys, that's that's it. Now let me get it in the oven. I don't even showed you how to put it in the pan. Already I want to try to talk to you guys. So I'm gonna get it in the oven. And then when I get it in the oven and when it get close to baking, get finished baking, I'm gonna come back with the showing you how to mix that frosting up. That delicious frosting. I use that frosting for cakes that I put on top of this. I use that for a chocolate frosting on the cake. So guys, I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back, and I tell you, I'm gonna run this in a little quicker because I already have this here. I have that stick of butter in here already. And I'm going to put that the cocoa. Come on out of the cocoa. Put that cocoa, and I like to let that cocoa deserve nothing, just a little bit.
2 tablespoons of that cocoa?
Yeah, that was 2 tablespoons of the cocoa. And then that's the 1/4 cup of milk. And then I'm going to put the rest of this here vanilla in there. It's supposed to be a teaspoon of vanilla, guys. But I'm going to just put whatever I got left in this bottle over there. And that's a lot. I can't tell because these bottles is dark. And when I shake it like that, it don't seem like that. It's that much. But, ooh. These pots, I love them now. I love you, Rachel Ray, but you sure be sliding off the stove. Okay, and I stir that around up in there a little. Then, guys, you're going to put this up. I put the whole container of the powder. And move this out of the way for a bit. Get it in there. Powdered sugar. Get the stirring with it. Get it all mixed up in there together. Guys, I'm going to tell you now, when I'm going to put this filling on, I just want to show you guys how to mix this up. Because like I said, I usually do it time that have this already ready. And by the time the brownies come out the oven, I'll put it on. But like I said, I got kind of sidetracked. And it just stole me a little behind. Seemed like that 20 minutes went by in 5. Just, cut your stove off. And then just stir this up real well. Probably take my wooden spoon over there. And I don't like to put it on kind of, even though they say it's safe for certain coatings and Teflons and stuff like that. That hard stuff, real hard stuff, we'll mess with them when you're doing a lot. Just regular stirring don't bother. But I like to use my you see this stuff?
Mm-hmm.
I got a coated spatula over there somewhere. Guys, I tell you, sometimes they may forget she's doing it for the camera, and I'll be lazy like I be doing it in the house myself. Like, why mess up all these dishes? I don't use a dishwasher, so I wash all my dishes myself. And guys, this here stuff will be just where you can pour it over. Like I said, I want to kind of concentrate and take my time on doing this because I want to have a good picture from a thumbnail. And then you got to let it cool, before you cut it. So I was wondering how I was going to do this. You over here in the corner? If I go here in the corner too? I'm just going to give y'all a general idea as to how I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to go off and fix it up so it'll be cutesy, as Britt could say. I usually just pour it all over like that. And then, oh, here's my other spatula. Just get this and just start spraying it all over the cake. So guys, let me get this here. Oh, seems like I ain't got something stirred up in there right. Guys, let me get this frosting on, and I'll be right back to show you guys the finished product. Okay guys, I'm back, and before I cut the brownies, because they're real hot now, I'm just trying to delay a little bit. This is one of the items that I got from that clay baked jamboree, just to give you guys an idea of what type of crafts they have up there. They have all type, used to have all type of wooden craft. It's just amazing, and I love it. But this is they call this a country china plate holder. So this is one, and you know they had all type of designs on it, and some of them say it's country china and different colors that can match your decor that's in your kitchen. But I just wanted to show you guys what some of the stuff that I normally get from the clay banks, and I'm gonna show you guys in another video what I get, something that I got from the NCOY Christmas Bazaar. Okay, yeah, because they didn't have, you know, I didn't see any of the woodcraft like they normally have. They had plaques and stuff. Now guys, this is hot. I really shouldn't be cutting it, but I'm gonna go ahead on and cut a piece and show you guys what it looked like on the inside, since I already did something wrong by not having that filling made when I should. So I'm just gonna nicely cut your piece, and I might just go ahead on once they cool, but don't take them long to cool. I may just cut them up and show you how many it make, and I just probably do a little insert in there. See what it look like on the inside, guys. Some good brownie with ice cream. Now I probably didn't pour it trying to demonstrate. I usually, you know, you make sure when you pour it that it be evenly in your pan, and if it don't, it's still good. It don't make no difference. So okay guys, this is your yummy Texas brownie. I love this type of brownie with ice cream. So guys, that's all for right now, and I want to say, if you to the ones that haven't already subscribed to my channel, subscribe, and don't forget guys, give me that thumbs up, because there's no reason for a thumbs down. So I'm not going to even ask for it. I'm not going to even put that out there in the atmosphere for no thumbs down. Believe me, you have some going to come over and do it, but it really doesn't matter. But just give me a thumbs up, and leave me a comment down in the comment section. Have you ever made the Texas style brownies? Now I done gave you southern fried chicken. I done gave you southern Texas brownie, and somebody may come back on and say, oh, that ain't the way we do it in Texas. But you know, may don't care, guys. So you know, like I say, share my videos and stuff out. And guys, I got one of my subscribers. She had sent me an email. She know who she is. I'm not gonna call her name. I don't call names unless I ask the person first. But I just want to let her know that I'm uplifting you in my prayers, asking God to meet you at your needs, heal your body, and whatever, you know, let good results come out of all of it. So don't think for a minute maybe it's not praying for you, but I'm praying for you, and I hope you in recovery now and doing well. And I tell you something else, guys, too, before I say bye to y'all, because before I say bye to you, we need to the scriptures tell us to pray for our leaders. So we're gonna lift our leaders, the POTUS, and his family up in prayer. That God keep him protected and keep his with his mind so he can right mind so he can do what he need to do for this country. We praying for him or whatever. Whether you like it or not, you can keep that to yourself. But this is May channel, and she just wanted to say that the rest of you that believe in praying for your brothers and all that kind of stuff in your country, let's lift them up in prayer, because God, God can handle all. So, all right, you guys, I will see you in my next video, and remember, May love you guys. Bye.